living your life for you, and how to stop listening to what everybody else tells you to do and be what society says, and really listen to your soul, because your soul is the real you. It knows what you truly desire, and it knows what you don't want out of this life. So if you continue to dishonor yourself and your soul, you're going to lose your soul for other people to please them and give away your power. You don't want to do that. Okay? So, always follow your heart. You know, they always say, like, a woman's intuition is never wrong. It's your intuition, period, no matter your gender. If you are a man, you still have your intuition and you still have to follow it. It is your internal guide telling you what is really for you. So I had made a video talking about how, you know, society expects women to have kids by a certain age, and if they don't, then they label them and all these things. Same thing if you're not married, if you don't have a certain career, if you don't have a certain job, whatever, by a certain age, society tries to label you. But you do not have to fall into the trap. You don't have to put yourself in a box. You do not have to go down the same path that everybody else is going down, because that's what society says is right. I have never followed the leader, okay? I've always been a trailblazer. I've always did my own thing. And it's gotten me this far, and I'm going to continue following it. Because I know what's best for me. Nobody else knows what's best for me but me. And if I had listened to everybody who told me how I should think, how I should act, how I should move, who I should be, who I should date, what career I should have, I would be miserable. I would be out back looking sad. But I'm not, because I chose to listen to me. I chose to listen to my intuition and what I really want out of this life. And that's the tea, so clock it. So, you know, people will try to shame you. People have tried to shame me in the past for not having kids. Like, they will literally, like, especially all the trolls and stuff, like, on social media, they will literally say, oh, you're not a real woman if you don't have kids. You're not a good woman if you don't have kids yet, and da-da-da-da. What? These are the same types of people. I'm not even going to put them in the gender, because the women also spread this weird hate and narrative. It's very weird. But you know, they'll like really try to tell you who you are, and those types of people, when you look at their life, it's like, what? Like, why would I ever want to please you? Why would I want your approval? You're not living the life that I want, you know, at all. And even some of the people who have, you know, materialistic items or things that, you know, we may desire, they're still miserable on the inside. So I still would never want to trade places with these types of people, okay? And I had to realize that these people are trolls. They're miserable on the inside, so they try to project that out onto everybody else so that they feel a little bit better about their 10 babies that they had. And this is no shade. You know, if you've had a lot of kids or whatever, but I'm just giving examples, and I'm just speaking from my personal experience so that you can get an idea of what I'm talking about, because it will be the man who has 10 kids by 10 different baby mamas who will try to shame you for not having 10 kids with a whole bunch of different men, and then tell you that you're not a real woman for it. It's comical. It's comical to me. But before I like really knew my value, I used to let things like that get to me. So I'm really just making this video to tell you guys, like, stop letting outside people, you know, outside thoughts and opinions, you know, try to contradict how you're thinking about yourself, and, you know, mess you up in the head and make you feel like you're not doing something right, or, you know, you need to follow down their path. Because, honey, if I would have followed down all these paths that these people said I should have followed, I would just not be where I'm at today. It would be a sad situation. None of these people who I thought, like, who I used to put on pedestals, who I thought just had all these perfect lives and they were just so great and, you know, all the things or whatever, all these people, just a couple years later, that stuff went crashing down. It wasn't solid. It wasn't built on a strong foundation. It wasn't truly who they were. They were keeping up with an image. They were keeping up with the Joneses and the Kardashians and all these people in society, okay? They weren't listening to their intuition. So they ended up following the wrong path that wasn't for them. And now they're looking crazy. You know, and it's not too late. They can choose today if they want to change and follow their own path and do things differently. You can always start over. You can always start fresh and move how you want to move. And that's why I made this channel, for the people who are ready to make that move and who are ready to follow their intuition and be strong-minded and block out the noise of everybody else trying to bring them down. That's what my channel is all about. Creating your dream life, doing what you want to do, living the life that you deserve and that you know God gave you the vision for. And we're not going to stop until we get it. We get everything that we desire. And this is just my documentary so that I can show you guys this is real life. This is real manifestation, all the things, okay? All the things that people try to have made me feel crazy for in the past. You know, super religious people try to condemn me, make me feel bad for my beliefs. What's going on? All this traffic. People try to condemn me for my beliefs. And they are not living the life that I would ever want to live. So why would I follow that? Why? Like, so I could just be miserable on the inside? Like, no. I feel free. I feel alive. I feel good. And everybody who I tried to fit in their little boxes, I tried. I did this. I literally tried to conform myself to fit in all these molds and these boxes that people said I should be in. And every single time that I did that, I felt like I was betraying myself. I felt like I was a fraud. Okay? An imposter. I'm jumping through hoops, trying to be these people's friends who don't even like me. I'm jumping through hoops for a man who don't even like me. You know, it's like, no. Ew. No. Listen, follow your intuition and do what God told you to do. Quit that job. Break up with that man. Move on with your life. Start over. And do it as many times as you need to until you get it right. So yeah, guys. Start living for you today. Block out what everybody else says you should be. And I made other videos about how to do this, because sometimes it's hard, you know, especially if you are surrounded by these types of people, you know, if you live with your family or whatever, if you're in a relationship or whatever. You know, sometimes it's hard to kind of really think for yourself when you constantly have people in your ear telling you this is how you should do things, this is how you should be, da da da. But you just got to start building up that strength to block out that noise and respond, you know, with kindness. You don't have to be nasty to them. You don't have to say, oh, I'm not listening to you, I don't care what you say. It's not that, you know, you don't have to be nasty about it, but stand your ground. Say, okay, that's okay if you think that way. That is okay for you. I love that for you. I absolutely love that for you. But I do not love that for me. And that will never be my life, period. So, yeah. Think for yourself, because it is a war against our conscience right now. So, your mindset is the most valuable thing that you have right now. So honor it, protect it, cherish it, and do not let anybody else destroy your authentic intuition. All right, but I'm gonna leave that here. If you resonated with this video, if it helped you in any way, then leave me a rose emoji. And then please like and subscribe to this video.